Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside Bedford Road Collegiate for Championship Saturday. I'm Devin Haru alongside Craig Schumacher, and tonight it's all on the line. 19 games have been played. There's only one more left to be decided, and it's a championship, and there couldn't be a better atmosphere inside this gymnasium tonight. It's a St. George's Saints out of Vancouver, British Columbia, an all-boys private school looking to keep the championship in British Columbia. 6 consecutive times, teams from the West Coast have rolled into Saskatoon and stole it from their prairie folk. But on the other sidelines, making their first appearance ever, it's the Centennial Chargers out of Saskatoon. And what a story. Head coach Corey Daw, from 1997 to 2006, was a head coach of the host Bedford Road Redmond, and in his first appearance at a new school, he's found himself in the championship. And talking to him, Craig, before the game, he had some tears in his eyes. He was pretty emotional. We were talking about the fact that driving to the gym so many times, usually having to play in an 8 a.m. game, and get this, Corey Daw only won 3 games at BRIT in his coaching career at Bedford, and he's won 3 in one stint with the Centennial Chargers.
Wow, how good must that feel? In a place he used to call home, a tournament he used to call his own.
Well, he was a special guest the year he left the school. I mean, this is his house. Everybody in the house is pumped up. I'll tell you what, the scene here is incredible. The Centennial Chargers have brought everybody from the east side of Saskatoon over to the west side tonight, and when they came on the court, Vancouver came out first. It was silent. Then the Chargers came out to an absolute eruption. I've never seen anything over 10 years of calling BRIT basketball like that, Craig.
Oh, it's a fantastic atmosphere, and I can't wait. As much as I love to see out-of-town teams come here and be successful, I think tonight's game, well, not that I like to play favorites, but wouldn't it be something if a Saskatoon team could bring home the coveted championship since the first time, since the Holy Cross Crusaders did it, I guess the last time, pardon me, since the Holy Cross Crusaders did it in 2004.
And they're going to sing "O Canada" here. Here we go. It's crazy in here, all right. Okay, we've got "O Canada" out of the way. Now we're going to get into the starting lineups. We're going to let you listen in to the ovations for these teams. I can't wait. Let's buckle up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're listening in from, coast to coast. Here we go. Let's listen in.
From Vancouver, BC, the St. George's Saints.
absolute bedlam. And we've got a throng of Charger fans right beside us to our right. Let's meet the St. George's Saints first. Here they go. They've got some fans in the crowd. So we've met the starting lineup for the St. George's Saints, and now listen to this place as we introduce the Chargers. Tell you that this is definitely a pro-Chargers crowd here in Saskatoon. Let's meet the starting lineups now that we got all that noise and all that hoopla out of the way. For the St. George's Saints, I got 4 guys in the starting lineup. Declan Chung, Sergeant Gill, Cornell Alexiou, and Milan Mitrovic. Will find out the 5th player in the starting lineup, and we just did. It looks like it's going to be James Cutlado. And on the other side, for the hometown Chargers, Nick Foth, Tim Curie, Ryan Schmidt, Matt Erickson, and Jeff Brazel. Holy moly, Craig! Buckle up!
Wow. Yeah, you had to go over those starting lineups again. I couldn't hear them in the booth. There's no way the people watching at home could have heard that.
All right, so we're set for a 9:30 local time tip-off, about half hour behind. That's not bad. We're set for the championship here in Saskatoon, and the Chargers have it to start. Nick Foth on offense over here, Ryan Schmidt to the hoop. They've scored on their first possession in their last 2 games. Can they do it again here tonight when they need it the most? Foth to Erickson for 3. Whoa! He gets it. That's the start they wanted. And they did that last game too. Same guy, same play. 3-0 early on in the basketball game. Now, it's the Saints' turn on offense. Defensive chant. Cutlado over to Milan Mitrovic. He missed that 3 ball, and back on offense comes Nick Foth. Over here to Schmidt. He wants to take it to the hoop and does. He's fouled on the play, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul on the play to number 12, Cornell Alexiou. Schmidt's going to take 2.
Schmidt can't get that one to go. And I'll tell you what, on the far side, there's a throng of Vancouver supporters over there. And they're making some noise. Here's Schmidt. He goes 1 for 2. It's a 4-0 lead early on, just over a minute into the basketball game. There's a steal by Matt Erickson.
And another steal.
And tip back there. Okay, so back and forth we go.
And another steal.
Here comes Nick Foth, kicking it out to Matt Erickson. He already has a 3 ball in the game. Foth for 3. Oh, in and out. Just about had it. Cutlado is running the court now. He's trying to pick his way through the defense. Mitrovic to the hoop. Can't get that one to go. The ball is bouncing dangerously out of bounds and kept in over there. Sergeant Gill, hold on, there's a 3-ball. It's 4-3 now. What a shot that was. The Saints right back in it. This is going to be a battle tonight. It's going to go back and forth. Erickson on the perimeter now. Over here at Glazel to Nick Fott. Down low, Keuring. Keuring's got nowhere to go. There's 5 on the shot clock. Fott gets it over here. He better put it up. 1 on the shot clock. Can't get it to go. Short and rebounded there and off. And Declan Chung is going to run. Over here, Piplado. Inside. Spin. What a take to the hoop. Can't get it to go. And rebounded under the basket. Matt Erickson. Nick Fott. Looking. Finding Erickson for 3. Same spot. Second in the game. 5.5 left in the first quarter. It's championship time. Mitrovic for 3 and an answer. He got it to go. It's a 1-point game again. Nick Fott taking his time, bringing it up. What a basketball game early on. We're hoping they bring up the best. Ryan Schmidt to Nick Fott. Wide open 3. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded. Glazel. He put it up, and he got fouled, and he's going to go to the line for his efforts.
A crowd like that. What a start to this game. Back and forth. We thought this was going to be a slow one. You were wrong, folks.
Jeff Glazel is getting ready to shoot this, and he banked it. Bank shot. Gets it to go. 8-6 now. The lead for the Chargers early on. They like to jump out to the lead in these games. You can't get the second one to go. Reeled in here and into the game, Sahil Sidhu. This guy's short. They have him listed at 5'7". I don't even know if he's that tall, but he is one heck of a player out there.
I would say 5'7's a little generous, I think.
Mitrovic for 3. Can't get that one to fall. Glazel, he's being slapped around. They're saying it went off him. No, they're going to give it to the Chargers. 4:47 left in the first quarter. Here comes Nick Fott. He just blew by Sidhu. Nice feed over to Schmidt, looking for Glazel inside. Fott, spin, what a move to the hoop. Got it! Oh, he gets it! 10-6. Under 4.5 to play in the first quarter. Shot clock's running down. There's only 10 left on it now. Declan Chung to Sidhu. Chung, nobody wants to shoot it right now. Alexiou fires it up. He got the roll. He gets it. Here comes Nick Fott. 10-8. Everybody's going back and forth right now. Fott on the perimeter. Fott kicking it out to Erickson for 3 again. And Glazel hit the turf. He hit the deck hard there. Chung to the hoop. Can't get it to go. Erickson back in the play. It's Schmidt now running the floor. He just knocked down Sidhu. Says, get out of my way. Fott for 3. Oh! Yes! 13-8 now. 3.5 to play here in the first quarter. Cornell Alexiou spinning to the hoop, gets it. No, can't get it to go. And Keuring brought it in. Erickson to Fott. Chargers back on offense. We hope you're enjoying this one. We sure are. Erickson to the hoop. He's got nowhere to go, and it's a turnover there. And Mitrovic is coming back here for the St. George's Saints right now. Working their way up. Sidhu now. He's barking out signals. Can barely hear anything in here right now. A reach-in foul against the Chargers with 13 left on the shot clock. Foul on the floor. It'll be Centennial's first foul of the first quarter, and subs into the game early on for the Saints. Coming in, it'll be Lucas McFadden and Adam Hildebrand.
Centennial off to a start that's been pretty typical of them in this tournament. Coming out of the gate firing.
Declan Chung has it inside. He looked for Hildebrand. Hildebrand was rejected under the basket by Tim Keeling, but he did catch a piece of his arm, and so Adam Hildebrand will go to the line to shoot 2. It's a good thing this is a championship. I don't know if my voice could do another one, especially in these conditions. Hildebrand gets a bank shot to go. 13-9 now. 2:52 left in the first quarter. Hildebrand gets the roll and gets the second one. 2 for 2 for Hildebrand. Good shooting there. Nick Foth has Sadu right up in his face, but Foth is able to break away from him, unlike some other players we've seen been able to do. Erickson under the hoop, he gets his own rebound as he tried to slam it in backside. It'll be Schmidt now on the perimeter. Sontag into the game. Drive. Schmidt inside. There's going to be a travel called. Glazel was wide open. They're going to call a travel on Schmidt. Took one too many steps under the basket.
And Erickson's off to a great start this game.
Yes, he sure is. All these guys, the big men up front, Foth, Schmidt, and Erickson, they're the real deal. Sadu to the hoop. He's got a lane. He takes it. A nice take. It's a 1-point game again. Chargers have led from right out of the gate, but their lead is in jeopardy here. Schmidt gets the basket to go. 15-12. They're out in front of the Centennial Chargers over the team from the West Coast. Here's a shot by Declan Chung, and it's way off. And Ryan Schmidt's coming back again. It's the big city boys from Vancouver against the small town Prairie kids. And what a story that is.
Wow.
And a whole city is cheering against the Saints. It's them against the world. Sure, you could call it David versus Goliath, but don't tell anybody in this gym that. Schmidt gets it in here for Foth. Glazel sets a screen. Foth hits. No. Can't get that one to go. We do have a whistle on the play. A foul on the floor. It'll be St. George's 4th in the first quarter with 1:42 left. There's a chance that Centennial may find themselves in the bonus sooner than later.
Right.
1:40 left before the end of the first quarter. This is Foss spinning it out and kicking it out to Erickson. He was way off there. There's only 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Foth better put it up. It's going to run out. They're not going to count it. The shot clock had run out. Foth knocked it down, but not in time.
And a bit of an airball chant when Erickson missed, so that goes to show St. George does have some fans here rooting for them, which is always nice to see.
Well, we always know that those Vancouver teams capture some of these fans' hearts. Inside, Hildebrand gets it to go. Good lead in there, and so it's a 1-point lead again. St. George's is looking for a lead, their first lead of the game. Erickson's moving around now. Foth on the perimeter, 10 on the shot clock. Can't get that one up. Glazel puts it back. Hey! Jeff Glazel is playing out of his mind right now. Sadu goes off one of the players. This is Braden Smith into the game now. He loses it, and Erickson hauls it in. 35 left here in the first quarter, 17-14. Chargers up front. Schmidt puts it up left-handed. It's bouncing off the rim 2-3 times. Sontag couldn't bring that one in. Sadu's running the court. Here he comes. Straight feet inside. Oh, Glazel took it away. I tell you,
he's playing well on both ends.
He's playing possessed tonight offensively
and
defensively.
You know what? Yeah, we're starting to hear some names from this Chargers team that we haven't been saying too much this tournament. Erickson, Glazel, these are guys that we haven't talked about too much, but they're stepping up here in the final.
You have to. Mitrovic and Declan Chung back into the game. They're subbing those guys in and out. McFadden's out there as well, too, right now. Just 10 seconds left, 6 on the shot clock. Now only 3. Chung better do something. Shot clock is going to run out. And Braden Smith knocked down a 3, but the shot clock had expired with 2.1 left here in the first quarter in a 3-point Charger lead. Nick Foth is just going to hold on to it and let the first quarter expire. And after 1 quarter of play, what a basketball game. It's the Centennial Chargers 17, the St. George's Saints 14.
What a game. At the end of the first quarter, a one-possession game, and we got Redman in the middle here. What's he doing now?
It looks like he's fishing.
Doing a little fishing.
Oh my goodness.
Couldn't catch that one.
And he's going to pack his bags and head to the sidelines to a roar from the crowd. You better watch out for that fishing rod.
He's going to poke someone's eye out. I can't wait to see what we'll see next from Redman.
I can't wait to see how this game unfolds. Last shot wins tonight.
I'll tell you, the barn is packed today. But do you expect anything less? I know I don't. It's the BRIT Saturday night. It's the final game. 19 games been played so far. And it all comes down to this. St. George Saints out of Vancouver. Centennial Chargers out of Saskatoon.
And the Saints are going to start with possession here in the second quarter, down 3. Declan Chung to Braden Smith. Smith now surveying to Adam Hildebrand. Chung for 3 and a tie. Can't get that one to fall. The ball is bouncing around and Hildebrand puts it up. Braden Smith is there and he puts it back. Good rebounding there by the Saints.
We got a 1-point game.
The Chargers have led it from the opening tip-off. And here's a steal and a chance for the Saints to get the lead. Smith now rejected under the basket. They're going to call a foul on Nick Foth.
It was 5-on-5 there. Smith versus Foth. Smith getting the better end of that exchange. And he's going to step up to the line and shoot 2.
Can't get that one to go.
Crowd doing their best to distract him.
Here he goes. Gets that one to fall, and so we're tied at 17 now, back right where we started. Here comes Nick Foth. Out of Marion Graham, made a late switch just so he could play in BRIT. He switched schools so he could play in this tournament. Matt Erickson puts it up. Glazel under the hoop. Can't get that one to fall and rebounded by Declan Chung. And now here come the Saints looking for the lead. Braden Smith fakes the shot. Goes to the hoop. Can't get it to fall. And held there and swooped up by Sontag. Kyle Sontag is into the game. Foth bounces this one to Schmidt. Long jumper. That hits a backboard. Ouch. Clangs out. Here comes Mitrovic. There's a foul called on Nick Foth. He better be careful. It'll be his second personal foul in the first minute 17 to start the second quarter.
And in St. George's first game against the Boulders last night, Mitrovic was on fire. Been relatively quiet here through the opening quarter. See if he can provide a spark here in the second.
Declan Chung now swings it over here. Lada now a 3-ball. Mitrovic can't get that to go. The ball is volleying around there.
Playing hot potato.
And Cordell Alonso.
They're still going at it.
And they're going to give possession out to the Chargers. That was something there, wasn't it?
It was. The refs content to just let the guys fight for it.
Well, I like that. I mean, in a championship game, just let them go at it.
I think so, too. Let the boys play.
There's a bit of a full-court press on here by the Saints. Now they back off. Here comes Ryan Schmidt. Gets it over here to Matt Erickson inside. Glazel kicks it back out to Schmidt. He's looking for the 3 ball. It hits the front rim and banks out. Now on the run and into the play to the hoop. Oh, Schmidt gets a fingertip on it. And he's coming back end to end and he's fouled.
Ooh. I'll tell you what, Alexu can't believe it. He's losing his mind a little bit. Referee tells him to just check himself. Settle down.
Settle down. Settle down. Mark got to play with controlled emotion.
It's hard to control those emotions here in this charged atmosphere.
All right, so Ryan Schmidt's at the line. 17-17, 6 left before halftime. Schmidt locks in and puts it up. Can't get it to go. And after showing veins, ice in his veins last night.
Yeah, right.
He's gone a little suspect from the line this afternoon and into the night. Gets the second one. 18-17 now. Looks like we've got a substitution. Coming off is Cornell Alexu. Chad Payne is into the game. Declan Chung has the ball right now. Baseline, looking for the lead. Again, can't get it to go, and Kyle Sontag gets that rebound. And now Nick Foth gets it to Schmidt. Schmidt's got Erickson open here. Erickson trying to cut to the lane. Now it's Foth. Jumper. Can't get it to go. Sontag kicks it over here to Foth. Now it's Schmidt trying to find some room in the paint. Kicks it back out to Erickson. 15 on the shot clock. Tough shot by Erickson, falling away. It's still a 1-point lead for the Chargers. Just over 5 left before halftime. Declan Chung over here. Wide open 3 ball. It bounces up in the air and it's up for grabs. Mitchell puts it back. And this is the first lead in the game for the Saints as we played 11 minutes in this one. Glazel under the hoop. Gets it! 20-19, the Chargers back in front. Seesaw, back and forth we go. Chad Payne over here gets it to Sajin Gill. And now Declan Chung. Safir Latha, he's in the game as well. A whole bunch of these names are into it. Here's a spin and fire, a bit of a push under the basket. Should have been a foul. And now there's a foul against the Chargers.
Woo. Back and forth now here.
Okay, it's going to be a shooting foul. So on the line, it's going to be Zafir Latha. He'll shoot 2, trying to put his team back out in front.
Foul on the play, number 10, Kyle Sontag, is first of the game.
And Latha can't get the first one to go. Getting on him. Latha can't get the second one to go. Glazel hits it back. Nick Foth has it. And it looks like it's going to be possession arrow to the Saints. We got a timeout called by the St. George's Saints. With over 4 minutes left here before halftime and a 20-19 lead for the Chargers.
Whoa. I'll tell you, so far this final has not disappointed. It's been everything I thought it would be. Now we have some Charger fans here at the front trying to get the wave started.
We'll see if it happens here in the gym.
The Holy Cross fans in attendance not really willing to put up with the wave after being disappointed by the Centennial Chargers last night. They say we're not playing.
.420 left here before halftime. time. It's a 20-19 lead for the Centennial Chargers. Thanks for tuning in wherever you are tonight. Send us an email, britsbasketball@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. We'd love to hear where you're listening in from, thoughts, whatever. Send us an email. All right, back to the action. Here we go. The Saints have possession in the attacking end. Sahil Sadhu is into the game. Lada has it now. Mitrovic in the paint. To the hoop. Got it.
Woo. Back and forth. Both teams exchanging leads here.
21-20 now. Erickson on the attack. Swings it over here to Schmidt. Blazel setting a screen. Schmidt's in the paint. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. It's bouncing around there, and Mitrovic comes up with it. The 6-foot frame won that jump ball. Sahil Sadhu over to Mitrovic. He's dialed in right now. It's a 3-point game now. The Saints out in front. Can the Chargers stay with these guys from Vancouver? We'll find out. These are pivotal 3.5 minutes before halftime. Erickson for three to tie. It's off. And rebounded here by Chad Payne. You got to be careful right now. Lada to Sadhu. Lada is wide open. Chad Payne is too. 5 on the shot clock. Spin and fire. Rebounded here by Sadhu. Chad Payne stepped out of bounds, and it'll be Charger basketball.
Under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. St. George managing to come back from a minor deficit to take the lead here. They're up by 3, 23-20.
Nick Fopp. He's running this offense. He's looking for a 3-ball. So is Ryan Schmidt. He's on the perimeter right now. So is Nick Fopp. He wants to jack it. And he will for 3. Just couldn't get it to go. 2.5 left before halftime. 3-point Saints lead. Here's a long 2-ball. Mitrovic can't get it. And brought in there. Who's this into the game? Eric Clausen for Centennial. Here's Ryan Schmidt. He wanted to jack a 3. He'll pick his way into the paint, and Sadhu and Schmidt got all locked up. It's going to be Charger basketball with 13 left. There's going to be a timeout call by the Centennial Chargers with 2:11 left before halftime.
Woo! Right at the end there, both Fopp and Schmidt looking to pull up for a 3, both electing not to. Giving it a second thought.
I'm Devin Haru alongside Craig Schumacher. We've been having a blast.
Oh, have we ever? And Redman is hitting the floor again.
I don't know about this one. He's dancing around to our broadcast left. We won't worry about him. He'll stumble around. He'll probably come into your screen in a second. All right, so we're coming out of this timeout. It's going to be Charger basketball. And it's a St. George's Saints 23-20 lead. A lot of people tuned in for this one, and why not? So it's going to be Chargers basketball. They're wearing the black jerseys with the red trim, moving from our broadcast left to right as we see them. It'll be Nick Fopp inbounding here, and there's a bit of a turnover, but Clausen holds on to it. There's a new shot clock here. Schmidt swings it in there for Clausen. He puts it, and gets it to go.
I think that's Clausen's first bucket of the tournament.
It is.
And it could have come at a more important time.
Have we been calling games together?
Oh, boy.
All right, Mitrovic inside. Cornell Alexu, he hit the deck. The ball's loose. No. there's a foul called on McFadden as it looked like Nick Foth was off to the races, and Guy De Silva, the head coach of the Saints, hates the call.
He's in a bit of dismay right here. He can't believe it. Okay, he says. Maybe a little bit of hometown officiating there. I don't know.
Foth working his way around, trying to hit the jumper for the lead, can't get it to go, and Mitrovic gets it to Declan Chung now. Chung to McFadden. McFadden on the perimeter, and so is Chung. They're playing pass, and it tips off Schmidt's hand out of bounds.
It's a 1-point game here. Just over a minute to play in the first half.
Saints in the lead. This is Chung. 5 on the shot clock. McFadden looking over here. That's Latta. 1 on the shot clock. Buzzer. It's off. They're going to say what? That the shot clock expired. That's a good call.
Yep.
Hit backboard.
Yep.
1:01 left before halftime. Here come the Chargers looking to get the lead. It's Fox bringing it up.
Saints getting ready to make a substitution.
Here comes Erickson to the hoop. Can't get the runner to go. There's a late foul call.
And again, the Saints coach doesn't like what he sees.
No, the whole coaching staff is up in arms.
Looks like they're going to make a substitution for the Saints. Sejan Gill coming into the game.
Yeah, and we know that both of these referees are based out of Saskatoon, and so I'm sure these Vancouver fans listening in and some of the players and coaches may feel like there's some hometown bias going on. Erickson can't get that one to fall, but let me tell you, these referees, both of them, because I covered university basketball, they rep at the highest level, and so they must be doing something right. Erickson ties this game at 23. Declan Chung over to McFadden. Inside to Cornell. Alexu Glass can't get it to go. And Matt Erickson brings it in. Here come the Chargers. Nick Foth. Schmidt. Trying to find something. Foth for 3. In and out.
Oh, he's had tough luck from beyond the arc today.
Last shot's going to go to the Saints before halftime. There's just 12 left here before halftime. 23-23. McFadden and Chung are playing pass. Who's going to shoot it? Hildebrand does. Oh, can't get it to fall. Whoa, is that fitting or what? Wow. After 16 minutes of basketball, we've gotten absolutely nowhere. The crowd rises. They are loving what they're seeing. And boy, if we play 16 more minutes of basketball like that, we'll be headed to overtime.
Hey, I can't wait to see the second half. This one too tight to call.
So we're going to take a timeout. It's 23-23. Be sure to stay tuned because they're going to be bringing in
These are the drummers and bagpipers.
The bagpipers. This is my favorite. The pipes and drums.
Yeah.
So we'll let you listen in. We're going to listen in. They bring in the pipes and drums. Here we go. It's halftime at the 43rd BRIT Classic. Tevin Naru alongside Greg Schumacher. Thanks for tuning in. Grab a beverage. Hunker in. We've got more BRIT basketball right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Northwest International Pipes and Drums.
here at BRIT basketball. The championship on the line after the first half. 23-23, we haven't solved anything. But I got to tell you, I had a great chat with one of the moms from the St. George's Saints team, Lisa McFadden. She's sitting in the crowd here, and she's giving me a hard time about the referees. We had a good chat. We've settled our differences. We're on the same page, and she's having a great time tonight, and I know she's got a lot of people she knows listening in from across the country. I know we've got Sahil Sadhu's Uncle Rob and Ricky listening in. We've got Lucas McFadden's dad, Don, listening in, and his brother, Matthew, David, listening in. We've got a whole bunch of people listening in. Say hi to Elaine. I know she's the mother of Pipleto, James Pipleto. James has a sister, Caitlin, listening in. Brother Owen listening in as well. Chad Payne has people listening in. Devon, Cedric, Lisa. Can't remember the name of Chad's sister, so she apologizes about that. Safir Ladha has Khaled and Al Shams listening in, and Salim. So I know there's a huge contingency of St. George's Saints fans listening in from all across the country. And Craig, I was just telling our listeners that I had a chat with one of the mums here, Lucas McFadden's mom, number 24 for the St. George's Saints. She's here in Saskatoon enjoying all the BRIT basketball. She's never been to Saskatchewan. What an introduction.
Hey.
And her husband, Don, is listening in. So hi to you, Don. And I know Sahil Sadhu's family is in the crowd as well. They flew in this morning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A quick day of BRIT basketball.
Crash course.
And I mean, you're talking about the support these guys are getting from their families. And I mean, it's no wonder they're playing at the level they are. They must have the support of their families. There's no way you get to be playing this caliber of basketball without a ton of support from families, friends, coaching, right? All of that.
No, you're exactly right. So if I said your name, I'd love to hear from you. Send us an email. I know they're listening out at Western University in London, Ontario. Hi to you guys out there. I love London. It's a great party city.
I'll tell you what, I've never been to the campus at Western. I heard it's beautiful.
It's crazy.
I heard it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm a cheerleader guy. No Western always reps a great cheerleading team. National champs 28 out of 29 years.
Yeah, Western. Well, I've got a lot of friends out there, so hello to the folks at Western University. Send us an email. Hopefully you're having a good time tonight. We're having a great time. 2323. Send us an email. BritBasketball@gmail.com. And of course, the Centennial Chargers here in Saskatoon, hoping to get a title for the Bridge City Bunch. The last time a Saskatoon team won this tournament was 6 years ago. It was a Holy Cross Crusaders. Since then, it's been a team from British Columbia that's won it.
BC dominating here at BRIT. There's got to be something in the water, or I don't know what it is.
All right, we're going to relock and reload here. Halftime entertainment is over.
And you know BRIT's winding down when they make the announcement that hot dogs are half price, don't you? I've had a belly full this weekend.
I'm surprised you're still in the booth. All right, enough kidding around. Let's get back to it. Now here come the Saints. They're moving from our broadcast left to right in white jerseys with red trim. It's Sahil Sadhu right now with the ball. He's up against Nick Hoff. And coming around the wagon is Mitrovic inside.
Oh, nice spinning.
That one. Alexiou couldn't get it to fall, and Chung now to Mitrovic for three. Can't get that one to go. And inside Sergeant Gill is going to get called on an offensive foul. Okay, hold on.
Reaction from the crowd.
Yeah, hold on. Now, I was on the referee's side. I defended them. I think that's a wrong call right there.
You do?
Yeah, I didn't think that was an offensive charge.
Don't think he was planted.
Well, I'm glad we have a balanced view of it from up here in the booth. 30 seconds into the second half, and it's already feeling like there's a lot of intensity in this gym. Nick Falk now running this offense for the team in black with red trim. That's the Chargers out of Saskatoon. They're looking for the lead and looking to score here on their first possession. They've only got 3 on the shot clock. They better put it up. Whoa! Runs out. Sadil Sadhu is going to lose it. Hold on, there's a jump ball. No. Possession arrow is going to go the Chargers' way. Who gets it? Charger basketball.
They're getting fired up here. Coach Dog, the Chargers standing up saying, hey guys, relax. Relax, still plenty of time here. Don't get too fired up. Got to stay calm. Both Mitrovic and Chung getting a hand on that last ball. Getting the blocks.
Here's Erickson now for the Chargers. Blazel over to Foth on the perimeter still. Schmidt spins and fires. Gets it!
With Mitrovic in his face, he delivers.
Back to Sidhu. Chung now. A 2-point Charger lead. They're trying to get in the paint. Cornell Alexiou puts it up. Still can't get it to go, and Erickson has it. Here comes Schmidt to the hoop. Oh, he had a wide open look at it, the lane. Couldn't get it to go. Back Sidhu now. Cornell Alexiou up top here. Great take by Sergeant Gill. He's fouled. It's on the ground, and so it won't be a shooting foul.
Ooh. You can feel the nerves coming from the crowd around us here. Everybody on the edge of their seat. 14 minutes and 14 seconds left of basketball to play here.
All right, Mitrovic now. Can't get that one to go. It's slapped out of bounds, and it'll be Charger basketball. Here come the Chargers. Erickson now. Tim Kearing is posting up against Alexiou. That's a battle in the paint right now.
Nice.
Kearing swings it up top. Foth. He's got 8 on the shot clock. Better do something. Schmidt. He's got 2 on the shot clock. Puts it up and checked it. What a play by Cornell Alexiou. And Sadhu is bringing it up with the parents in the crowd. Here's a 3-ball for the lead. Can't get it to go.
And Alexiou playing with some intensity here.
Yeah, he sure is. He's fired up. Somebody's drawing the ire of him. Blazel to Foth. He wanted to put it up for 3. Now he spins and fires and can't get that one to go. We've played 3 minutes here in the second half, and only 2 points have been scored. Mitrovic to Sidhu. Mitrovic from way back. Oh, can't get it to go, and Erickson gets it. Back on the Chargers again. Schmidt. Looking to Erickson. The Chargers goes up again. Here comes Schmidt to the hoop. He gets it, but it's offensive. No. It's an offensive foul.
He's calling that a charge. Oh, no bucket. I'll tell you what, Centennial starting this half like they've started every single half in every game, scoring first.
But the fans don't like that call. It was the right one, and so any Vancouver supporter here finally gets a call go their way. Declan Chung now brings it up. He's got Mitrovic wide open. Mitrovic spinning to the hoop. Travel!
Okay.
Controversial calls on both sides, taking points off the board. Under 4.5 left here in the third quarter. Devin Haru alongside Craig Schumacher.
Ooh.
Ball goes out of bounds. And thanks for your emails, BritBasketball@gmail.com.
A few comments on the officiating.
Keep sending them. We love to hear from you. Ryan Schmidt now for the Chargers. Shot clock runs out. Oh, and Schmidt gives Sadu a slap. No call.
Now we've gone through half of the third quarter with only 2 points being put on the board here. Whew. You want to talk excitement? I'll tell you, get on Facebook, get on Twitter, tweet your friends, let them know that the best basketball game in the country is going on tonight here. At BritBasketball.net, get them on.
Milan Mitrovic puts that one back and in. It's 25-25. The plot thickens here. Where's time going? Erickson on the perimeter for the Chargers. This is Schmidt now trying to pick his way through. Gets it. Oh! Can't get it to go.
Mitrovic, nice rebound. I like that kid. He's good.
Yeah, he is. He's having a game tonight. Declan jump for three. Can't get it to fall. And Glazer brings it in. Back comes Ryan Schmidt. To the hoop.
Oh.
Erickson back for Foth for three. Can't get it to go. And a big rebound there by Tim Curing. He has it. He's trapped there in the corner. Throws it away.
Hey, steal.
And McFadden steals it. Sadu to the hoop. Can't get it to go. Oh. Now they're going back and forth.
Jeez.
Ryan Schmidt wants to go to the hoop, and he's fouled.
5 minutes of basketball played in the second half, and 4 points scored.
Yeah, but yet it's still edge of your seat stuff
for each team.
Okay, so it's Chargers basketball, 25-25 or deadlock. Erickson for three. That's way off. And Glazer is going to be called on the foul. Jeff Glazer picks up a foul as he pushed off, got the rebound, doesn't matter. Good call as Glazer tried to clear out one of those Saints under the basket. It goes against them. Here comes Chun. Into the game is number 13, James Pipplato. A steal by Foth. Mitrovic is all over him, and Foth gets it. And Pipplato steals it back to the hoop. Can't get it to go. But Mitrovic is right there for the rebound. James Pipplato is into the game. Mitrovic for three. Can't get that one to fall in. McFadden picks up the rebound. Now a three ball by Pipplato. Can't get it to go. And off Mitrovic's hands out of bounds. Nobody can score right now.
The Saints, a few good chances here. Just can't get anything to drop. Grabbed a couple of rebounds.
Here comes Foth. He gets away from Pipplato. Here comes Schmidt picking his way through that Saints defense. Now he retreats. Foth. Can the Saints score on this offensive possession? Or the Saints put up a wall again? Out of bounds. They force Schmidt out of bounds. A turnover again. And a minute 48 left in the third quarter.
And still only 2 points scored for each team in this quarter.
I can't believe it.
I've never seen anything like this,
No,
honestly.
this is the lowest scoring final in 10 years that I've seen. Into the game is Bashir Khan for the Saints. He has the ball right now on the perimeter. McFadden is out there. Mitrovic to the hoop. He traveled.
Again, that's a couple traveling calls on Mitrovic here in the second half.
Minute 33 left before the end of the third quarter in a 25-25 game. I don't know if any one of these guys wants it right now out there. Somebody's got to make a shot. Schmidt who had 50 points earlier in a high school game this year in league play. Blazel Mitrovic gets a hand on it. Mitrovic is playing like the 6'5" giant he is out there. Put Blado now. Gets it over here to Kahn. Kahn inside. There's a foul called on Matt Erickson. It's going to be Centennial's 4th team foul here in the third quarter with 1:05 left in it. And we're going to have a timeout call by the St. George's Saints. Again, we'll remind you, you can email us at britbasketball@gmail.com. Any questions, concerns, let us know your feedback. I'm Devin Haru alongside Craig Schumacher up in the booth. We've got the best seat in the house for all this action alongside all of you, wherever you're listening in from and watching tonight.
So a low-scoring third quarter here, and it's not for a lack of effort. Both teams exchanging, going end-to-end, battling for every rebound. We've seen steals, traveling calls, fouls, but no one can get a bucket out here.
Just 15 seconds left in this timeout. Got a great email from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania tonight. We're saying hi to Will, tuning in from West Philadelphia, a Centennial Collegiate grad in 09. That would have had to have been one of the first classes.
Yeah, right.
Centennial Collegiate. They've only been around since 2006, these Chargers. This is their first appearance at BRIT, and they find themselves in the final. So hi to you, Will, a Centennial alumni listening in from West Philadelphia tonight. And we'd love to hear wherever you're listening in. It's fun to find out where BRIT basketball reaches. BritBasketball@gmail.com.
And it extends not only the nation, but the world. It really does.
McFadden is out there. Great feed inside. There's going to be an offensive foul called. This foul is going to go against Cornell Alexu under the basket. Oh, pardon me, it's number 42, Adam Hildebrand.
I made that same mistake there when I looked at my sheet. Yeah, you can't believe it.
1 minute left here in the third quarter, 25-25. Here comes Foth to Erickson. Who's going to have the lead going to that vaunted fourth quarter? Here's Schmitz over here to Foth on the left. Now to the hoop. Gets it. No, can't get it to go. And Hildebrand comes down with it. 35 to play here in the third quarter. McFadden to Kahn. Into the paint. There was a travel. Oh. Jeez. Just when you think you've scored, they take the points off the board. It was a travel. That was Sergeant Gill who took it to the hoop. Out of bounds.
Uh-oh, a little miscommunication there for the Chargers.
Matt Erickson lost it out of bounds.
I think Schmidt was dribbling that ball up and bounced it off Erickson's foot.
Sergeant Gill now is going to inbound it with 26.9 left. Bashir Khan has the ball. He's taking his time. McFadden now on the perimeter. Surveys. Looking inside. Nothing there right now. There's only 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's Khan. He's trapped. Mitrovic for three. Hits it! 28-25. Only 3 seconds left. Erickson tries to put up a three ball at the buzzer. Oh! And at the end of 3 quarters of play, St. George's Saints score 5 points in the third quarter. Centennial scores 2, and it's a 3-point St. George's lead headed to the fourth and final quarter. That's the lowest scoring quarter of basketball I've ever seen. And in the same breath, I'll tell you it's the most exciting quarter of basketball I've ever seen.
I'll tell you what, we'd have to look through the record books, but I think we'd be hard-pressed to find a BRIT game with the lowest score in one quarter. Only 7 points in total being scored in that fourth quarter.
All right. Well, we've got that red man out there dancing around the game. They've got the YMCA going. Well, this is our last chance to talk about the Bedford Road Invitational Tournament. BRIT. It's been around since 1968. This is a 43rd consecutive classic. Bedford Road is located in Saskatoon's west side. I did my schooling here. Schumacher, you're a staff member here. It's a pretty spectacular place.
Oh, wow. Is it ever? I'll tell you, for my first teaching gig, I couldn't ask to be at a better school. Now it's not without its share of, I don't want to say problems, but we're definitely in a transition period. You wouldn't know it coming to BRIT. You wouldn't know that over the past 6 years, we've gone from 1,100 students to 400, but coming to this tournament, we haven't missed a beat.
Haven't missed a beat. Alumni are here, former staff are here. We've got another message here. Lisa McFadden is sitting just below us here from our broadcast booth. She tells me that Declan Chung's parents, Annie and Ken, are tuning in, as well as brothers Leland and Justin. So to hello to you out there on the West Coast.
Hey, good to have you tuning in, Chung.
Absolutely. You've got to be enjoying this one. We are too. And Sergeant Gill, brother, Emirates played at SFU, and Rajan is in grade 10.
Wow, so definitely basketball in his family.
Yeah. Here we go. Matt Erickson now, and Schmidt for a long two. Can't get it to go. Erickson wanted to put up a 3-ball. Can't get it to go. Chargers on offense. Schmidt out here to Falk. To Schmidt. There's only 10 seconds on the shot clock. Schmidt can't get that one to go. It's under the basket, and Sahil Sidhu is running away with it. Kicks it out here up top to Alexu. Now over here to Chad Payne, who's on the court. 3-ball, can't get it to go when it comes out to Sidhu with the rebound. A minute into the fourth quarter in a 3-point Saints lead. Payne on the perimeter puts up a jumper, that's off, and Erickson comes down with it. It's a 1-point game now.
Jeez.
28-27. Sidhu's barking out signals. Chad Payne for the Saints is on the perimeter. Here's Sidhu. Finding a man over here. Gill's trapped. There's only 5 on the shot clock. Cornell is going to be called.
Called on the charge.
Offensive foul on the charge. Sergeant Gill can't believe it.
And that's Alexu. That's an aggressive play from Alexu that I was talking about.
We're getting more people listening in from Vancouver. Say hi to Braden Smith's mom, Dorinda, and his grandpa Clive tuning in on the West Coast. Keep them coming, people. Send us those emails. BritBasketball@gmail.com. 6:21 left here in the ball game. 27 for Centennial. St. George's Saints out of Vancouver, 28. They're enjoying this 1-point lead. Don't be put off by the score. It's been entertaining. Kosnikov is into the game. Here's a play right now. Put it up. Schmidt can't get that to go. He wanted a call. Doesn't get it. On the offense goes St. George's. Declan Chung has it now. Sahil Sidhu swings it over here to Zafir Lara. And Nick Fox steals it away.
Schmidt causes that turnover.
Fox gives it for Schmidt. Schmidt looking for anything right now. Driving, hands in the way. That ball goes out of bounds. Whose ball is it? They're going to give it to the Saints.
Okay. I think that's the right call. Looked like it went off Schmidt's foot.
Looks like we got a timeout call by the Chargers here, and we're going to take a breath.
Just over 6 minutes left to play. It's not too late to tell your friends about the game. Get them online. Share this experience with them. Or Or should I say 6 minutes left in regulation time?
I'll be clear about that, because the way this one's gone tonight, you get the feeling that extra time might be needed.
Well, yeah.
No real clear score. You know, when we look back over these BRIT championships, there's always been that standout player that when you needed a key basket, you fit the big man inside, like Robert Sackley or some other names, you know, over the years. But the reality of it is there's no real standouts right now, and nobody seems to mind.
Oh, both teams playing very well as a team. Both teams perhaps looking for a hero late in the fourth quarter. Who's it going to be?
.5:34 in the ball game, regulation time. And here we go. Sahil Sidhu's going to bring this one up off of the timeout. Feed it inside. Cornell Alexu inside. There's a foul called. And this will be the first shooting foul we've seen in a really long time, maybe for the first time in the second half.
You know what? I think you're right.
Yeah, that's wild.
It is.
On the line, Sapir Ladha in front of a packed house. Silences the crowd.
And you must be able to hear that at home, the crowd trying to get in his head.
Ladha misses a second, so the lead is 2. Let's see if the Chargers can tie it up on this possession. You'll know by the roar if they do. Schmidt, nothing's easy now. Nobody takes a break. Schmidt is going to be called on the blocking foul. Ooh.
That one goes to Sidhu. That's his third of the night.
Exactly. Matt Erickson now is going to inbound this one to Erickson. Pardon me, not Erickson. That'd be trouble. Erickson on the sidelines. He looked like he got fouled. No call. That's all right. They're going to let him play. I like it. Sahil Sidhu now back on offense for the Saints out of Vancouver, trying to keep the title in British Columbia. Mitrovic for 3.
Oh.
Can't get it to fall. Here comes Fox.
Looks like they're having some troubles with the shot clock here.
They're going to reset it.
Having a little discussion at the score table. Coach Dahl of the Chargers is voicing his opinion. What do you think needs to be done?
Well, we'll find out here. They will put 24 seconds up on the shot clock and put time back up on the game clock. 4:42 left here in the game. 23 now on the shot clock.
There you go, Erickson looking inbound.
Erickson now will swing it over here. He'll find Ryan Schmidt. He got all tripped up with Sahil Sidhu. And Schmidt just pushed them off. Can the Chargers tie it on this possession? Pause the clock. Oh!
Chung picks up the miss pass.
Chung to the hoop. Right! He gets it. Declan Chung. He made it happen. It's a 4-point game now. Schmidt loses it. It's Chung again. Here comes Chung again to the hoop. Oh! And the Chargers get it back. Oh my goodness. Take a timeout. Ryan Schmidt to the hoop. He's got to get it. Can't. Who's going to get it? Falk does. Erickson for 3. Oh! Ball. He missed it.
And they're only up by 4. I think this is the Saints' biggest lead of the game.
4-point lead for the Saints. In the middle, Alexu. There's going to be a reach and foul called on the Chargers. And the Chargers are going to take a timeout.
Wow. A 4-point lead might not seem like too much, but when only 6 points have been scored, like I was saying, though a 4-point lead might not seem like much, St. George Saints has only scored 6 so far this half, Centennial only 2. In what is the lowest scoring BRIT final that I can remember?
Well, no, it will be.
Period. You're calling it right now.
Yeah.
In history, you think?
Without question.
Wow.
31-27. It's like a sweat lodge in here right now.
It's a chess match.
All right, so the foul was called. It's going to remain St. George's Saints ball in the offensive zone. Lucas McFadden with mother in the crowd watching and family listening in. Declan Chung, only 10 on the shot clock. Alexu to the hoop.
He gets it.
6-point lead for St. George's. Schmidt to the hoop. Offensive foul call. And they're unraveling a bit right now. We'll see if the Chargers have any magic left, or if these Saints are going to run away with it right now. If they score on this possession, look out.
Yeah, that could be it.
Turnover! Oh no, it goes off. Nick Bott, that should have been his ball, as Cornell Alexu had control of it for a second. They got to figure out the shot clock right now. 16 left on it. 3:12 left in the game. Declan Chung wide open. He wanted to put up a 3-ball, thought otherwise. Defense for the Chargers collapsing right now.
Grabs his own rebound.
Put it back. 8-point game. Do the Chargers have anything left in the tank under 3 to play?
I was going to say, with 3 minutes left to play, you wouldn't think an 8-point lead is insurmountable.
Plays old Tim Kearing.
But Centennial can't get anything to go here in the second half.
No, they haven't scored at all. They haven't. What, do they have 4 points all second half? Kick it out to Chung for 3. That was almost lights out. Now McFadden for 3. And lost out of bounds. It's a turnover by the Saints.
I'll tell you what, this is the time when the Chargers need to capitalize here. They were given a bit of a gift right there. They need to turn this into some points.
Well, they need a huge shot right now is what they need. Who's it going to be? Ryan Schmidt has done nothing. Nick Bach hasn't been able to do anything. Tim Kearing's into the game. He has a ball. Bach for 3. Can't get it to go. Basil's under the basket, and he's thrown to the curb. And down he goes. He was wrestled to the floor. And a vicious play there.
And we're sorry for those of you at home who missed that. But there was a scramble. For a couple seconds there, it looked more like a wrestling match than a basketball game. Jeff Blaze was laying on the court in obvious pain. And a chance of Blazo arises from the crowd as they're trying to give him a little bit of pep. Trying to pick him up a little bit.
Glazel is down and out right now, and it looks like he's in a world of trouble.
Glazel's mom, a Bedford Road staff member. She comes out to join in the melee. She's obviously concerned about her son. At her host tournament. He got tied up at St. John's Hill. He sits up, and the crowd gives a cheer.
All right, it looks like we've got our camera situation all straightened out. Jeez, can only do so much.
You know what? As a teacher, I have one guess what was happening. Texting.
Yeah, well, I'm able to call a game
And text at the same time. Yeah, well, you're better multitasking these kids. I'll tell you, technology is a wonderful thing, but when people tell you it's not a distraction, they're fooling themselves.
as Glazel goes off to the sidelines. What a vicious play that was.
Wow. And there was no foul called in the play, was there?
No. But it's Charger basketball.
And Coach Dawes out there to have a little chit-chat with one of the referees. We can't believe that out of all that, nothing was called.
It looks like Sontag's going to come into the game. Kyle Sontag is subbing in. As Glazel's going to go off. He wanted to stay in the game.
Now there's a kid who wants to play. 2 minutes and 14 seconds left, down by 8.
Here come the Chargers on offense. Here's Schmidt now with McFadden in his face. Schmidt to the basket. He's fouled, and he's going to shoot two. The foul is called on number 11, Sergeant Gill.
The St. George's coach, he thought it should have been a travel.
And Ryan Schmidt's on the line, and he's caught a score. There hasn't been a Centennial score for a really long time. Gets it!
Well, is that going to be enough to get this snowball rolling for the Chargers?
Trying to cut the lead to 6 now. Ryan Schmidt on the line. Here it is. Gets it. 2:08 left in the game. And a 6-point lead for the St. George's Saints. McFadden, defense to check. Here's Alexu to the basket. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds. Off one of the Saints.
Chargers fans.
The clock is still running. The clock was still running. And I'll tell you what, there's been a lot of problems down at the scorekeeper's bench. There should be, like a minute 55 left in the game? It's down to a minute 46.
Coach Daw obviously concerned about that. As we saw last night, 3 seconds is all you need.
There it goes. They put a minute 54 back on the clock, and they resetting the shot clock to 24. And everybody, coaches on both sides, Corey Daw and Guy De Silva, seem happy with that. Here's Ticklin, Chung for 3. Whoa! That's a huge shot, and that's a backbreaker, man. Offensive foul called against Nick Falk. And right now, it looks like it's the St. George's Saints game to win.
That could be the nail in the coffin. That's the 4th on Falk.
It's a 9-point lead with a minute 35 left, and the crowd is giving one last rallying cry for their Chargers. But this St. George's Saints team has other plans here tonight. Here's a shot for 3. It's off. And now Matt Erickson's got to go. Here comes Nick Fox with a minute 20 left in the game. Chargers got to put something up here. Erickson, they all hit the floor. Oh. Possession arrow to the Saints. They didn't even get a shot away. A minute 12 left in this game.
And not only that, but the Saints are in bonus. So Centennial should be a little reluctant to foul.
It wasn't a foul, it was possession arrow, so that shouldn't be a foul. They're going to take that off. All right, so here it goes. They're just going to try and foul. They didn't foul him, though. Corno over here. And finally they foul with 1:04 left, and it's going to be Milan Mitrovic going on the line. Into the bonus, like you said. Here goes Mitrovic to shoot two. Gets the first one to go. It's a 10-point game. Mitrovic gets a second one to go. An 11-point lead with 1 minute left in the game. Nick Sante gets that one to go. There's a steal. There's going to be a foul called. It's going to be called on Sahil Sidhu. So that works in Centennial's favor in a 9-point game with 55 seconds left. And St. George's has 14 fouls. Ryan Schmidt now. Offensive foul called. Schmidt got his elbow up, and guess what? It's the right call. It is.
It is the right call. It's just unfortunate. It really is. You know, Schmidt, who's played great all tournament, just I think a mental error there.
Well, it was, and they were all over it. Brad Smith, the referee here, got the call right. He was right there, and he made it. Yeah.
You know? Oh, jeez. In a tournament filled with nothing but pretty much good decisions on Schmidt, he makes a bad decision at a pretty inopportune time.
In a 9-point lead for St. George's.
And we got some shadow boxing here at center court.
Well, folks, this one's ticking away. The 43rd BRIT Classic. What a spectacle it's been this year. After this, we're going to try and hear from the victors. Whoever that is right now, it looks like it could be the West Coast boys.
It's looking that way.
Saints ball. They're just trying to figure out where this ball should be put into play. They had it in the end, and now they're going to have it up here on the other side at half, now in the attacking zone. Lucas McFadden, he's going to bring it in. This one goes off the foot of Kyle Sontag. 52.8 seconds left as the clock slowly ticks away. McFadden's got to inbound it to Mitrovic over there. He's got to be fouled, and he is. 49.6 seconds left in the game.
And it looks like this one's all but over.
Milan Mitrovic is about to shoot two. He was 2 for 2 from the line a second ago.
Blazel's back in.
Jeff Blazel into the game.
Good to see he's okay.
And for Coach Corey Daw, as Mitrovic misses, for Coach Corey Daw. It might be a matter of what might have been, because when you hold a team to 40 points, you should win every game.
Yeah, isn't that right?
Mitrovic with the second shot misses again. Here we go. Here comes Ryan Schmidt bringing it up the court. He lost it again, and Schmidt has absolutely fallen apart in the championship.
He's lost all focus.
And I said it early on in the game. You know, he just does not look ready to play here tonight.
No, you're right. I mean, he was storming through the first couple games here in this tournament. He looked absolutely unbelievable, and here, especially in the second half, has completely fallen apart.
And so Ryan Schmidt and his team takes a timeout. The Chargers want to talk about this with just over 30 seconds left in the game. They've had their opportunities. There's no denying that. They just couldn't cash in at any point. Again, one last chance to send us your emails. Any emails out there? Send them to britbasketball@gmail.com as this thing winds down. They're going to need a miracle. The boys in black. 37.6 left here in the game, and a 9-point St. George's St. lead. All right, 40-31. Milan Mitrovic is back on the line. 34.8 left in the game. The Chargers were hoping that Milan Mitrovic would miss that one. He didn't. Misses a second one. Called in by Tim Curing. He's got nowhere to go. Gets it over here to Nick Falk for three. Oh, can't get it to fall.
Falk has to be 0 for 8 from behind the arc today.
And this one is just going to salt away. Declan Chung has the ball, and they're going to let it tick down. They're going to pass it around, folks. They're going to pass it around and keep on passing it all the way to the West Coast, because the St. George Saints are taking home the title. And for the 7th consecutive year, it's going to be a team from British Columbia winning the BRIT Championship. The 2011 BRIT champions from Vancouver, British Columbia, the St. George's Saints. All right, that's going to do it. A 41-31 final. The Centennial Chargers have nothing to hang their head about. Thanks for all your emails. Carrie Bostic, thanks to your email listening in. Carrie and Jason watching in Alberta. We're going to keep it positive. And so the Chargers gave it everything they had here tonight, but it wasn't enough for the team from Vancouver. And for head coach Corey Daw, he's going to have to think about what might have been in his first ever BRIT final. He'll be back.
He'll be back. And I'll tell you, after one of the most electrifying first halves that I've ever seen, I'm a little disappointed with the end. They wish it had been a little bit closer. I wish we would have got a little bit more scoring in the second half. I think it's just a testament to how hard these guys played on defense.
And that's going to end it here. I think we're going to shut her down. I think I'm done. Are you done?
I'm done, Devin. Always a slice. Thanks for manning the reins here. Thanks for taking me along for this wonderful BRIT ride.
All right, for Craig Schumacher and the entire 2011 BRIT crew that has made this possible, I'm Devin Haru saying so long from Saskatoon, the 2011 BRIT champs from the West Coast, the St. George's Saints.
And accept your championship class. Let's have a big hand for the St. George's Saints, ladies and gentlemen. The seventh consecutive BRIT champion from Vancouver. And now it's time to present the second place trophy on behalf of Admax Advertising, presenting is Mrs. Clara Farm, this year's BRIT special guest. To the captains from the Centennial Region Chargers, please come forward. Now, the players from the Chargers, please come forward to accept your seventh place plaques for BRIT 2011. Let's have another big hand for the Centennial Region Chargers. A huge and now it's time for the presentation of the All-Stars for this year's tournament on behalf of Prairie East. The All-Star Awards plaques will be presented by BRIT hostesses. And ladies and gentlemen, this year's All-Stars are from the Centennial Chargers, number 5, Pete Fox. From the Garden City Playing Workers, from Winnipeg, number 15, Jordan Kelly. from Ottawa, number 23, Big Gill. From Balfour, Ribbon. From Balfour, Ribbon, Prairie China, number 21, Jerry Schroeder. From the St. George Estates, number 15, Milan Mitrovic. And from the Bull Golden Suns from Regina, number 12, Marcus Ward. And this time, we'll present the most valuable player and sportsmanship award on behalf of Sask Energy. Presenting the award is Mrs. Marie Straussen. And the most valuable player of BRIT 2011, from the Sacred Heart Huskies from Ottawa, Sean Stokwa. This time we present the Team Sportsmanship Award on behalf of Fairhaven and Eastview Bowl. Here to present the award is Cyrus Royal. This year's Team Sportsmanship Award goes to the Sturgeon Composite Spirits from Edmonton. And they call home. Congratulations to the Spirits. And now it's time to present the Coaches Tournament Award on behalf of the Dakota News Community Development Corporation. Here to present the award from Dakota News is Jamie Yuzakapi and G. Singapi. This year's coach of the tournament from the St. George Estates, Tyler Silva. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our BRIT 2011